The Senator from California.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, on January 24th, just 5.5 weeks ago, the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Just weeks after Republicans in this chamber blocked our push to codify the right to an abortion into federal law. So since January 24th, Democrats have been fighting to ensure that abortion care remains accessible. We pushed to pass a bill that would protect the fundamental right to travel to states where abortion is still legal. Republicans blocked it. We pushed to pass a common sense bill to expand access to family planning services. Republicans blocked that one too. We pushed to codify the right to contraception. Republicans blocked it. At every turn, Republicans have taken extreme and out-of-touch positions by blocking these common sense bills. So today, Democrats are standing up to protect doctors, nurses, and other healthcare professionals who are increasingly under attack just for doing their jobs and providing legal abortions. Colleagues, I'm proud to join Senator Murray and her colleagues in this effort to pass the Let Doctors Provide Reproductive Health Care Act to ensure doctors can provide the reproductive health care that women need. Abortion access, after all, is essential health care. Now, I've seen firsthand the incredible work that providers in California do to provide critical reproductive care. Most recently, I visited a Planned Parenthood clinic in Los Angeles. We're already seeing a chilling effect among healthcare providers driven by the uncertainty of their legal liability, like the alarming lawsuit that was filed against a provider in Indiana who legally helped a 10-year-old rape victim terminate her unwanted pregnancy. So we must be clear for healthcare providers that abortion restrictions cannot be allowed to reach beyond the borders of anti-abortion states. The decision of whether or not to have a child is one of the most personal decisions that someone can make. For the students who choose to finish high school before starting a family, for the survivors of sexual assault whose abortion reaffirms the right to choose for their own bodies, for the parents who desperately wanted a child only to learn devastating news about dangerous health risks, for patients whose lives were saved by an abortion because abortion is often critical medical care. Access to abortion should not be dictated by politicians and lawyers. Now, California and many other states across the country refuse to turn the clock back to an era when abortions were outlawed and dangerous. And as we saw last night in Kansas, the majority of Kansas voters, in fact, the majority of Americans, agree that women should have access to abortion care. And so we must pass the Let Doctors Provide Reproductive Health Care Act to protect the courageous women and men delivering essential medical care to those who need it. While Republicans continue to block our efforts to protect reproductive rights, Democrats won't back down. In the face of these unending attacks on reproductive freedom, we will not give up the fight to protect a woman's right to safe